Matt, my man, dude, we have a lot to talk about, so I'm going to jump right into it. This seriously is one of the most creative projects I've seen. I freaking love what you all have done with WandaVision, so kudos.
Oh, thank you very much. That's awesome to hear. Thank you.
Well, I should also say I'm a huge Brady Bunch fan. No spoilers in this interview, but I absolutely lost my mind with one particular element about, see how I'm being careful with WandaVision. How would you describe, that being said, it's one of the most anticipated, series that's coming out right now. You see it all over social media. How would you set this up for fans? What do they need to know to get ready, in your words, for WandaVision?
That's a great question. Obviously, it happens after the events of Avengers Endgame. That's important to know, I think. And it really is a mix of classic sitcom and big, large-scale Marvel action. There's not much more I can say than that, except that, it is really an original idea, and it's a little bit of a puzzle, of a beautiful little puzzle. And so hopefully people will enjoy the ride.
Is there pressure to, it's a Marvel project and there's so many fans, you already know, like you go to these Comic Cons, and we here in Houston, we have Comic Palooza. The fans are just so into this stuff, the comics. Does that add a little bit of pressure, to you to do it right?
No, I didn't have any pressure until this moment. So thanks. Oh my God, that's stressed now. No. I mean, look, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I'm out there on day one of every movie. I was, front row for Iron Man all the way through Spider-Man Far From Home. I love them all. I grew up reading Marvel comics. When I was 5 years old, it was all about Spider-Man. And I think even now it's all about Spider-Man. So I love this stuff. And so for me, the thing I'm feeling the most is the joy of being a part of the MCU, the chance to bring these amazing stories to Disney Plus is super exciting. And the chance to do something as original and different as WandaVision as a director is amazing. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now.
I want to talk about the filming process. I understand that some of the episodes, like true old sitcoms, I love old sitcoms, whether if you haven't been able to guess by now, but that were filmed actually with a live studio audience, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell me about that?
We did that, believe it or not. The most secure, maker of movies in the world managed to have a whole live audience come out for a taping of WandaVision a long time ago. And thank you to all those people in that audience for keeping those secrets. I really appreciate it. But we did our best to make it exactly like the experience of going to I Love Lucy or Dick Van Dyke. Our crew dressed up in period clothing. We did it beginning to end without breaking, which is, modern sitcoms now, when you go to a tape and you'll see a scene a couple of times through, you'll see pickups. But the Dick Van Dyke show was done like a play. Beginning to end, they just wanted you to have that experience and that energy. And so that's what we did. And I'm really glad that we did, because those shows just are full of the adrenaline and the energy and the excitement of performing for an audience. The audience is a character, and the laugh track over time becomes a recorded laugh track, but the Dick Van Dyke laugh track, that's the real people laughing at what Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore are doing right in that moment. And so I wanted that for us as well.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to close with this. What an amazing cast. I mean, I've met and talked with Elizabeth and Paul a couple of times, and they're just great people. But you actually were their director. You worked with them. What is that like to be, working with, I think, two of the best in the business right now?
Oh, they're amazing. They're amazing actors, and they're amazing people. They work so hard. They are as diligent and as focused and as hardworking as you could ever ask an actor to be. They're also brilliant comedians. They're total hams. We had the best time in the world. And I think the one thing about both of them that I love so much is that they're fearless. Like, they're willing to try anything and go to crazy places. And I'm just excited for people to see the amazing performances that they both do in this show. I mean, they are brilliant at every moment. They really are.
Thank you so much for your time, man. I've only seen 3 episodes, so as a fan now, I need to go back, and I'm anxious to see what else is in the world of WandaVision. Dude, great job, man.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it right now, and it's just you and I talking. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.